What's up, everybody? Alessandro here, Vegas Al. Gonna give you guys some look ahead lines here for November 25th, Tuesday here. What I go today on Monday? I went 1-1 here. What I cash on the Syracuse here plus 12. That one only rose up to plus 14. They, got it done for us there. I think the one loss, again, 1-1. One loss today was the Detroit Red Wings. I thought they could get that done there. Try to chase some plus money. But yeah, we're going to have two plays today as far as premium side. But as far as these look ahead lines, we're about to get into a little bit of some NFL today. We got, these Thanksgiving games, the Black Friday game I'm going to break down. And then college football tomorrow. I have a couple college basketball games I was wanting to talk about as well, and the NBA Cup action and the one NHL game. So quite still a bit of action here, a lot of variety to choose from. But, yeah, let's get into it here. First game we're going to get into here is the Packers taking on the Lions here. Lions 2.5-point favorites. This one is a little interesting divisional matchup here. I don't know if I can really trust the Packers and Jordan Love, and I don't know if I can really trust the Lions and Jared Goff. Both quarterbacks I look at as really game managers. They rely on the run game. They rely on the defense. Great head coaching. This one is an underplay, in my opinion. I'll take the under 48.5 in this one. I see both of these defenses showing up. I see the run games of both of these squads showing up, whether Jacobs is in or not, and all the other key pieces that are out for the Packers. Let me see here. Yeah, Jacobs supposed to be out. That's really it as far as offensively. A bunch of pieces on the defense there. Probably a cleaner injury report from the Detroit side of things if you wanted to look at them as a side. I just think this one's low scoring. Dan Campbell's definitely going to try to take the air out of the ball here. So give me the under 48.5 in that one. All right, on to the next game. This one I'm looking forward to a lot here. Chiefs versus the Cowboys, Thanksgiving special. I'll be short and sweet with this one. I was surprised to see the Cowboys get that comeback victory. I basically turned that bad boy off. It was 21-0. I was like, yep, this is going to be an easy Eagles victory. Sure enough, outright win, 24-21. Don't know how the Eagles let that happen. Just conservative play calling. That muff punt there, just inexcusable to let that happen. I feel like the Cowboys got away with one. Who do I trust more on a short week? I trust Andy Reid more on a short week and Patrick Mahomes. So that's why my pick here is Chiefs -3 in this one. That Dallas secondary is about to get torched by Patrick Mahomes. A prop in this one that I absolutely love in this Kansas City Chiefs game here. Patrick Mahomes over 2.5 passing touchdowns at plus 150. You're getting plus money for him to get 3 touchdowns through the year. Yes, give me that. I definitely think he'll have a successful day against Dallas. Is 25th, 26th ranked pass defense. They've been playing better as of recently. But again, Chiefs are past there. Chiefs -3. And yes, Patty Mahomes, 3 touchdown passes. Let's not overthink it. And then this one here, I'm also excited for. We got the Bengals taking on the Ravens in Baltimore here. Baltimore 7-point favorites. It is looking like Joe Burrow is supposed to make his return. Plenty of offense could be expected in this one. But I'd rather go with the team that's kind of starting to fly on all cylinders, fly high on all cylinders. I can't even speak right now, guys. You get me. I feel like the Ravens are, playing really well and able to get back in this AFC North race. Everything's, right in front of them. They control their own destiny still. That's why I'm on the Ravens here, -7. I think they get this done. They're going to use the run game. Absolutely going to have to run the ball. Yes, Joe Burrow possibly making his first start. I'm expecting him to at least full participation in practice on Monday, and all signs looking like he will suit up on Sunday, or not Sunday, but Thursday. And with, Jamar Chase still possibly, I think he's out with the suspension. Let me check this. Da, 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 da. Let me see. No, yeah, that was a one-game suspension. A one-game suspension. Yeah, like, he should be back. That's what I thought. It's T. Higgins who's out with the concussion. So of course now it's if one guy's out, the other guy's missing. It's yeah. I can't get there with the Bengals, man. Let me just be brutally honest. I think this is a Ravens smash bot. First week back for Burrow too. Maybe if Burrow was already in the flow of things, I could look Bengals way. But yes, I'm laying it here with the Ravens -7.5. And a prop in this one, we're not going to overthink it as well. We'll go Derrick Henry to get 2 touchdowns at +220. Again, I think they're going to take the air out of the ball here in this one as well. Try to play keep away. I know Burrow, again, first week back, but why are we going to play our chances here? Let's hand the ball off to Derrick Henry 20+ times. And I see him finding the end zone a couple times here. So we'll take the +220 price on the Derrick Henry touchdowns, 2 of them. And now the Black Friday game. This one is a sneaky good game. You got the Bears here. You're flying on all cylinders and playing about as well as they possibly could have, probably exceeding expectations. Ben Johnson seems to have this Chicago Bears offense just, efficient. The run game is there. Obviously, Caleb Williams just keeps taking steps in the right direction. Then you look at what the Eagles have been all year, just hit or miss, kind of have laid eggs in some spots. Again, conservative play calling, questionable play calling from Nick Sirianni. I don't like Jalen Hurts as a passer from the pocket. Many reasons why I'm on this right here. Bears +7. I could even see a money line here, just flying high on all cylinders. I do think this one is going to be a defensive game, though. Again, I like those linebackers for the Bears. Edmonds, that big 6'5" guy there in the middle. We already know what this Eagles defense can do. One of the best defenses in all of football, if not the best. So, yes, the Bears do have their hands cut out for them. But in a low-scoring defensive type game that I picture this being, of course, I want the 7 points in my pocket. And like I said, I could still see the Bears winning this one outright. A prop I do like in this game, a little bit of a different look. I'm going to go to the kicker, Cairo Santos, for the Chicago Bears, over 1.5 field goals. Really see both teams not really executing in the red zones. A lot of having to take the 3 points. And, I see this game being like a 20-13, I don't know, a 21-14 type game here. So I don't know about 21-14. There's no field goals in that, but you get me, guys. A couple field goals from the Bears side. They get to 13, maybe 16 points. We like the Cairo Santos over 1.5 field goals. This guy's hitting 81% from all of his field goals. I think it was 17 out of 21 this year. But yeah, Cairo Santos over 1.5 field goals. I like that prop a lot. And of course, I like those Bears here +7. And that's all the NFL I'm going to really get into today. I will be getting into the Sunday games and that Monday night game tomorrow on the look headlines. There's just a lot we have to cover still. We're going to move over to college football now. This one is a stinker. Bowling Green and UMass tomorrow. We got UMass as 14.5-point dogs, still winless, taking on a 3-8 Bowling Green. Really not in love with the quarterback for Bowling Green. This Najim, Hunter Najim kid here, just coming in replacing Drew Pine. Again, Bowling Green's still only 3-8 themselves. Yes, I get it. UMass is winless, and Hairston only had one attempted pass last week against Ohio. Used him more as a runner. These other 2 kids, they're going to kind of switch in. The UMass quarterback situation is just a mess. I'm going to have to hold my nose and do this, though. I'm going to have to go to UMass +14.5 still. I just can't get there with Bowling Green and the quarterback that they have there now, the freshman too. So I think there is a little bit of hey, let's not end this season winless. Let's try to win this game. Last game of the year, senior night type thing. UMass plus the 14.5 or pass for me. On to the next. We're at the Western Michigan at Eastern Michigan game. This one's a good one, actually. I like Noah Kim and everything with this Eastern Michigan offense. Been semi-efficient this year through the air. 62% of his passes, 16 touchdowns, 8 picks. Obviously, the kid Lowry there from Western Michigan, more of a runner, a good runner though, and efficient through the air. They're going to kind of control the clock, try to limit turnovers. But I think that's kind of what plays into Eastern Michigan, at least keeping this close. And with Noah Kim, again, senior quarterback here, I have no problem going to Eastern Michigan plus the 7.5 in this one. And a prop I like in this one, I've already mentioned his name a couple times here. Noah Kim over 1.5 passing touchdowns. You're getting plus money with this as well. Plus 165. 16 touchdowns already on the year through the year. Only 8 picks. Pretty solid senior season for this kid, Noah Kim, the former Michigan State transfer here. So, yeah, that's college football for you. Not the greatest of games, obviously, but there you have it. I like that Eastern Michigan, though, plus 7.5. What do you call it? On to the NBA here. First game of the night, and this one's starting to rise. Opened at 8, got up to 9. I'm already seeing 10s and a halves with the Hawks here taking on the Wizards. Injury report in this one. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Right. I remember seeing Trey Johnson, the hotshot rookie out of the Wizards. He's going to be out. Keyshawn George is a game-time decision. Marvin Bagley, game-time decision. Still on the Hawk side of things, Luke Kennard, game-time decision. That's a guy I like betting prop-wise. Obviously, still no Trae Young. Supposed to be returning here at the end of the month. Looking forward to that. I still am looking the Hawks' way now. See, this one's I got it here -9. This again -10.5, probably -11, maybe even -12 by the time this thing tips off. But I can only look the Hawks' way. Still plenty of pieces. I know no Trae Young, but this Nickeil Alexander-Walker's really stepped up, playing at an all-star caliber type level here. And Jalen Johnson, 22.5 points. Pretty solid, if you ask me. Young piece there. Yeah, I like the Hawks. This can be a little sleeper team come playoff time. Just need Trae Young to get back to really take them serious here in the future. But I like the Hawks in this spot, at least. We'll lay it with them. On to the next one. This one's a good game here. I like this one a lot. We got the Magic and the 76ers. 76ers injury report just completely just ugly. Who all was out or questionable? It was I know Tyrese Maxey. That was the first piece I saw. That was a big one. To not have Tyrese Maxey possibly just hamstrings the 76ers. Paul George, a game-time decision. Yes, Maxey, a game-time decision. Embiid, a game-time decision. Bona's out. So starting to worry about the depth at the center position there. Paul George, again, game-time decision. I already said that. Edgecombe is the one that I was looking at out. Again, another rookie that's kind of already starting to make a name for himself in the NBA, and a piece that they're going to need from the perimeter. I mean, is it going to be like a Kelly Oubre or a Quentin Grimes, maybe even a Jared McCann that will kill us here? But I don't think so. I'm on the Magic here, -120. I still like a Franz Wagner. I still like a Jalen Suggs. They're not going to be with Paolo Banchero. He'll be out. Obviously, Moritz Wagner still out. Colin Castleton still out. But again, I like the pieces on this Orlando squad. Still have a guy like Desmond Bane, this new acquisition. I think there's more threats on the perimeter, actually, which is saying a lot because the Magic are not the greatest three-point shooting team. I just think they actually have a little bit more firepower in this matchup, especially if all these guys on the 76ers wind up sitting. So, yeah, you are kind of gambling on that. But I'm on the Magic here, -120. On to the next game. This one's probably the best game of the night. We got the LA matchup here. We got the Clippers taking on the Lakers. Lakers now 6.5. This one is getting up to 6.5, 7. So check on that. I see why at the end of the day. Injury report for the Clippers. Beal obviously is now out for the year. Derek Jones out. That's a forward that I like for them, a piece that they're missing. Bojan Bogdanovic, game time decision. And then Jordan Miller, a little 6'6" guard who's kind of helped out with some depth here, 13 points a game. Let's check these comments out real quick. We got DeAndre here in the chat. Shout out DeAndre. Hope you had a good day today, man. 1-1 for me. Magic are kind of playing better. And yes, Sixers injury report is nasty. Yep, Bowling Green. Yeah, man. A lot of stuff we're seeing kind of the same. Back to this LA game. I'm on the Lakers. Let's not mistake it, man. I just think the Lakers got a little bit more firepower. LeBron's now back. What do you call it? Yes, Lakers minus 5.5. LeBron's now back. I like the prop here. 10 plus assists. We know he's going to facilitate. That'll probably be the last part of his game that goes, and it probably never will. He's just been one of the greatest point forwards to ever play this game. Obviously, he has another point forward right next to him with Luka, but those two will be facilitating. Austin Reeves on the outside to shoot. This is a pretty good Lakers team. 12-4 to start off on the year. I don't know. Can they make some serious noise in the West? I think so. But for this game specifically, I'd be laying it here with the Lakers. I like the minus 5.5. It is up to 6.5. So you might want to jump on that now. Maybe a win both halves if you don't want to lay this number. But either way, I'm looking the Lakers' way. We're already on to the hockey game, the lone hockey game of the day. We got those Dallas Stars all the way up in Edmonton taking on the Oilers. Oilers fresh off that 6-3 victory there to the defending champs, a nice revenge win against the Panthers. That probably is their medicine. Get them right. Oilers have been struggling recently, kind of 50-50 out the gate. I'm looking their way here. We're going to need Skinner and these goalkeepers here to, step up and actually play some good goalkeeping. And I'm expecting Ottinger to go for the Stars. Probably one of the best goalies in the NHL. Good little matchup here. Total is high, though, just because, the recent success of the Oilers. They're scoring 6 goals against the Panthers, and we know the Stars can score as well. Big thing here, though, is Mikko Rantanen is suspended for that boarding there against the Flames, so he will not play in this one. I think that's a big enough piece missing for the Stars. Obviously, they still have a guy like Jason Robertson that can score for them, other pieces as well. But the pick here is Oilers minus 140. I'm fine enough with laying the minus 140 here at home. Plenty of guys still on the Oilers side. A McDavid, a Hyman, the rest of these cats. I like this Oilers squad this year. They're not completely out of it. But, that's about it. We got DeAndre still here in the chat. He was saying Harden out of his mind right now. Yes, we seen Kawhi leave early last game. Exactly. Got blown out. Yeah. I'm Lakers. Let's lay it here with the Lakers, man. Not overthink it. All right. We got some college hoops, too, almost done here. All right. We got Tennessee taking on the Houston. Houston, again, not really impressing me, at least ATS-wise, not covering these spreads. Tennessee's, a lot of size, kind of play a little bit similar to Houston, use the length on defense and some fast break points. Also can shoot the three a little bit as well, just like Houston. But I think this is a spot Houston kind of gets themselves a win, finally covers themselves a spread. I'm seeing threes. I'm seeing 3.5s. I'm on Houston, though, minus 3.5. I think the best player on the floor is this cat right here. Milos Uzan, over 2.5 3-point shots made. Try to find some plus money with the threes on him. If you got to go 3 of them, 3.5, go for it. I think he could even hit 4 or 5 of these things. In transition, he's not scared to pull up. The Houston Cougars, I still think, are one of the top teams in the country. I know they haven't been an ATS monster here out the gate. But, I think Houston's the side on this one. We'll lay the 3.5. And then on to this next game. I only got 3 college games I'm breaking down here, guys. On the morning show tomorrow, we'll have all the small schools, breaking those down. Again, 50-something games probably tomorrow at minimum that, we could even bet on. So lots of action here. Love college basketball this time of the year. But, you got to tread lightly. I'm going to give you guys these main games here. Michigan versus Auburn. My bad, guys. Yesterday I had Auburn. I was telling you guys 4-point dog. They were 4-point favorites. I did check this game. A lot of action tonight. What was the final score in this Auburn game? Give me a second. Auburn wound up covering the -4 anyways. We were all talking about fading Oregon this time. I know DeAndre and I were talking about that there in the chat. He was like, yep, let's fade Oregon. Gonzaga got it done as well. Gonzaga's looking like a powerhouse. We're going to get into them soon here. But back to this Michigan-Auburn game. I'm just not in love with Michigan at the end of the day. I think they're a little overrated. They got the big 7-footer here. What's his name? They're blowing out San Diego State, though, right now as I speak. This 7-footer, oh, Jesus, his name. Yes, Lendenborg, this kid. 6'9", actually. The 7-footer. Who am I talking about here? I think it is Lendenberg. This kid here is pretty solid. 15 and 8, 3 assists, 60% from the field. But it's him down low, and I don't know. I'm trying to find a serious outside perimeter threat. Gale stepped up tonight for Michigan. Roddy Gale Jr. What do you go from 3? 5 for 6 from 3. They shot 31% from 3. Still blew out San Diego State. I don't know. The hype around San Diego State might need to pause for a second here, getting blown out like that against Michigan. I'm not high on Michigan at all. I'm actually on this right here, Auburn plus the 3.5. At the end of the day, I think they have just as many athletes to compete with this Michigan squad. The size down low as well. And a player to watch is this guy right here, Keyshawn Hall, 20-plus points. Take that prop. Try to find some plus money with this cat. This guy, 6'7", 240, but can shoot the 3, can kind of run the point forward. Kind of a do-it-all forward for Auburn here. Keyshawn Hall, big-time player there, expecting big things out of him this year. 20-plus points, like the prop, and I like Auburn plus the 3.5 here. I think the wrong team's favored in this one. So if you want to go money line, go money line, but you got 3.5 points in your back pocket. Why not take them? On to the next game, final game I'll have for you guys in this college basketball slate. We got Maryland taking on Gonzaga. Gonzaga, we just said, got it done here against Alabama. Big-time top matchup they just had and, passed the test with flying colors. At the end of the day, you got to go Gonzaga here, minus 13.5. We already talked about it last night, all the pieces that Maryland is missed from last year. This UNLV game going on right now. Let me see. Try to get you guys a score. What's going on? Is it over? No, I haven't even started. Yeah, the UNLV game. That's what I'm saying, man. Maryland's having to play a Gonzaga squad who's, I know they just got done playing themselves, but what is it, an hour or two advantage of rest? And, this tournament here, the Players Era Festival in Vegas, Gonzaga's 12th ranked. I think they should be a top 5, top 6 team. A lot of cappers I respect are high on this Gonzaga squad. There's Final Four talks with this team. 10 deep, most of these guys here long as well. Couple 6'10" guys that can shoot the 3. I'm on Gonzaga minus the 13.5. Again, a Final Four powerhouse type team here. I agree, man. Let's go Auburn SEC. Let's not overthink it. They got it done. We go right back to it. I think that's all I have for you guys, really. I was trying to just do those football here for this upcoming Thanksgiving. Looking forward to that. I'm trying to get back up to it. 1 second. There you go. All right. So, yes, I'll just run through them real quick. Packers, again, we like the under in this game. Take the air out of the ball. Dan Campbell. Jahmyr Gibbs, 200-something yards the other day. Just probably the most electric back in the league, this cat. You guys know how I feel about David Montgomery, but give the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs and get out the way. That cat's special. Chiefs again here, minus 3 against the Cowboys. Don't overthink it. Are you really going to bet on the Cowboys? Come on. Don't bet on it. I know it's Thanksgiving, America's team. Don't do it to yourself. Take those Chiefs minus 3. That one, potential blowout there for sure. Again, we like the 2.5 touchdown passes for Patrick Mahomes. DeAndre likes the Cowboys plus the 3. So here's the thing: could it be recency bias because what we just saw them do against the Eagles, and they're playing a little bit better this year, right? Dak has been playing at a high MVP level. There's nothing wrong, DeAndre, with going to the over as well. So I can't get mad at anybody wanting the over in this one. What's the over at 52.5 is a high total, but yes, I can expect some points. But I'd rather just be on the Chiefs because I trust the Chiefs defense actually to cause some turnovers from Patrick Mahomes, cause some turnovers out of Dak, and I'm keep saying that. I think CeeDee Lamb's one of the more overrated wide receivers in the NFL. Yeah, I'm on the Chiefs all day long, -3. Best of luck to you, DeAndre. Let's go head to head on that one. That should be a fun one. Interested to hear your take, DeAndre, on this Ravens game. I'm on the Ravens -7. Again, Burrow's probably first week back. Yeah, not looking to back the Bengals here in this one. T. Higgins will be out with a concussion. One missing weapon there for him. But yeah, we like the over 1.5 touchdowns too for Derrick Henry. They're going to pound the rock, give it to Derrick Henry. We'll take the +220 price on that for him to get 2 tubs. And just running back through these real quick, all of these Bears +7 against the Eagles. Love that. I think Caleb Williams taking massive steps forward this year, starting to prove the doubters wrong. Chiefs on the roads versus crazy. Chiefs on the road versus crazy. I don't know. I get you. You're worried about the Chiefs on the road. I hear you. They are a lot better at Arrowhead. But again, this is the Cowboys we're talking about. Yes, DeAndre, and Burrow is coming back. Yes, we have been talking about that. Was at practice today, full participation. But it's his first week back. And Ravens are rolling on all cylinders right now, looking at this AFC North, controlling their own destiny. I can only look Baltimore's way. I think Lamar has a gigantic day. I might have to put some Lamar props as well against this Bengals secondary. We saw what the Bears did to him, put up 40-something points on him like that. Yes, I could see the Ravens having a successful day through the air, on the ground. They could probably name their score in this one. So, yes, I like the Ravens. We just talked about the Bears, like the Bears. The Cairo Santos over 2 field goals or over 1.5 field goals. Like that a lot. Eddie in the chat, Eddie Sanchez. I like the Chiefs, but I see an over, especially where the game is at. Yes, in a dome or in Jerry's world, totally makes sense. I get that, but Chiefs defense is a top 5 scoring defense in the league. That's what worries me when it comes to touching an over. I just would rather be on the Chiefs -3. It's a cheap price. I don't know. I feel like at worst we get a push because they might win a close one, but I think they blow them out. I like the Chiefs here, -3. Okay, quick college football. Again, these games are ugly. UMass plus the 14.5 here we like against Bowling Green. Not rushing to the window to bet it, but I'll take the points here. Hopefully they get a win. If you're psycho enough, why not go for this, big plus 500 money line? I think that's what it is. Yeah, plus 500 on the UMass money line if you're crazy enough. They get their first win. They don't end their season winless. That'd be how I look at that one. But am I rushing to the window to bet it? No. This one I kind of am a little bit with the plus 7.5. I feel like the public might jump on it here with me and get this thing down to 6, 7. But I don't know. This thing might rise as well. A lot of hype around the Western Michigan team and, a top of the MAC conference here. I still like Noah Kim here with the touchdown passes, and for them to keep this game close, Eastern Michigan plus the 7.5. Noah Kim over the 1.5 passing touchdowns. Look for this kid to make a couple nice throws. Quick through the NBA one more time. Got the Hawks here -9. This one's only rising. We got them up probably -10, 11 by the time this thing will tip off. Again, still too many pieces, I think, on the Hawks side. No Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George questionable, Marvin Bagley questionable. Yeah, I don't know. Wizards are bottom dwellers in the league. I'll take the Hawks there. That one might be an over as well, though. Over 236.5 there in that one. Magic 76ers, I already explained why I was on the Magic here. Magic just playing a lot better. At the end of the day, the injury report for the Sixers is ugly. The other night they were having Paul George play the 4. That should tell you all you need to know about the Sixers right now. Off to that hot start. It was mainly because of the young kids there in Edgecombe, obviously, but Edgecombe's not even playing in this one. Again, Magic -120 is the move. And then we're on the Lakers here, -5.5. LeBron James, triple-double type performance would not surprise me. Luka Doncic, triple-double wouldn't surprise me. it's not impossible for both of those guys to get a triple-double. I wonder what the odds of that would be parlayed. I'm sure massive. But yes, Lakers minus 5.5. And we'll just go to the LeBron James 10-plus assist. Repeating these real quick for you guys. Thank you for staying on, tuning in. The only hockey game of the day, we got Stars and Oilers. We're going Oilers here at the minus 140 price. No Rantanen for the Stars, still suspended, or the one-game suspension there for boarding. I think that's just a big piece missing. Expecting Oilers goalkeeping to step up here. Just must, especially with possibly Ottinger on the other side for the Stars. I like Oilers still, though, minus 140. And then we ran through these college basketball games. I like Houston minus 3.5 to finally cover a spread. Yes, went to overtime. They were Syracuse, but we were on Syracuse plus the 12.5. Yeah, I feel like I have a good read on this Houston team right now, and I'm not scared to lay it with them here. We like Miles Uzan, over 2.5 3-point shots made. This kid's not scared to shoot it in transition, fast break points. Also, just out in the half court, he'll find his shot as well. Very impressed with Milo Uzan. He probably could have went out in the draft last year. Decides to return to school, trying to get that championship ring. Nothing wrong with that at all. And then we're on Auburn here, plus the 3.5. At the end of the day, they won this one outright today against Oregon as a 4-point favorite, covered that spread. We were all over Auburn today, loved it, and we'll be all over Auburn again tomorrow. And we'll be on this prop again, Keyshawn Hall plus 20 points. Kid special, big 6'7" forward. And then the final one, we're on Gonzaga here against Maryland. Maryland's lost way too many pieces. Just, again, their game still has not even started. We're still waiting on that one to start there against UNLV. I think Gonzaga already having played, handled business against Alabama. I think, they handle business here against Maryland as well. A 20-point win for this Final Four team. That's about all we have here for you guys tonight. Look ahead lines. Tomorrow, I'll be giving you guys the rest of the Sunday NFL look ahead lines, and also some Saturday college football games and the later college football games in the week. We'll be going over. Just wanted to give you guys tomorrow's college football really for today. But yes, keep tuning in to the Look Ahead show. Thank everybody that's in the chat. DeAndre, my son Eddie as well. Good to see you, Eddie, first time. Just keep tuning in every night, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, 12 o'clock midnight on the East Coast. Look ahead lines. We'll give you props on these games as well. But yeah, check out what we have on Tony'sPicks.com. A lot of action out. Tomorrow I do have 2 plays for you guys, and it's going to be all hoops for me. No football tomorrow. Even though I'm starting to probably think about that Eastern Michigan, I might put that one in. But, hey, you heard it here. I like Eastern Michigan plus the 7.5. But, yes, 2 plays, hoops. You already know, 1 college, 1 pro. Let's make this money. And, go check out Tony'sPicks.com, guys. But let's make tomorrow a winning day. And you guys have a good one. Peace.